Don't try to teach. The life of Lincoln, who had served as the President of the United States, was a series of numerous failures. Even as he became a politician, his hardships continued, including losing more than 6 elections. But all that experience helped. And he finally became the 16th President of the United States. Even Lincoln himself said that numerous failures were the secret of his success. If someone had helped and taught Lincoln in advance to prevent his failure, would a respected Lincoln in history exist? Let's take a look around. Everyone is doing their best in their role. Sometimes they make mistakes. But even that mistake becomes a beautiful memory for them. And after time passes, he remains a valuable asset. However, people try to teach because of the desire to present them a better way. As a result, it hurts their feelings or makes the relationship difficult. It's just to teach good things, but it can also have a negative impact, such as being a hindrance to the other person. There are times when I feel bad when the other person doesn't know what I know. That's why I try to teach, even though the other person didn't ask and didn't want to. Even if you teach it once, if the other person does not accept it well, you will continue to teach it. Then the other person makes a really disliked face or gets annoyed. Suppose someone tries to teach me over and over again. Then it's hard to say that you don't like it, because of each other's relationship. That's why it's hard to listen to it blindly. Therefore, teaching is often burdensome rather than appreciated. There are many cases where the act of trying to teach with good intentions like this becomes a stumbling block in human relations. Let's think about it from the other person's point of view. The other person may not be ready mentally. Did I also hear the other person's teachings in a state where my mind was not ready? What did I think when the sound of the wind brushed my ears and told me the warm story of the southern country? What valuable lessons did the chestnut clusters falling from the chestnut tree teach me? What was I thinking at the moment when the babbling brook spoke the truth? Let's look back on what I was doing in each of those precious moments. Wasn't I also thinking about it, without listening to the voice of the truth in a state of unpreparedness? But that's not strange. It wasn't time to listen to those lessons, I was just immersed in my role. The opponent is now immersed in their own time. And he is the best expert in his role. My teaching may not be very helpful to him. You may temporarily not understand the teachings, because you are currently fulfilling your role. You may be experiencing the process of awakening yourself, step by step without my teaching or help. Of course, those who are enlightened may understand a little more what the sound of the water and the sound of the wind are talking about. But most unprepared people are not. There is no need to forcefully teach them. This is because it can be like whipping a bull that walks on 4 legs, saying that it is comfortable to walk on 2 legs. You should know that it is rash to try to teach without deep thought. My teaching may rather lead the opponent to the wrong path. As a result, far from being helpful, it may rather be the beginning of big and small pain. Even if you think you need teaching, you should approach it carefully, by looking at the other person's position and condition, not your own standards. My opponent is one with everything, including the universe, and shares all information. Therefore, there is nothing special to teach. Locked in their role, they do not know this teaching. While playing a human role, it may be better not to know. This is because it will be easy for them to digest their roles. The moment you throw out the human frame, you realize that you are one anyway and know all the information. Therefore, it would be better to do my part well before worrying about him. It is also a way to wait until the opponent learns and realizes on their own according to the plan. If the other person asks for help, help appropriately. If he doesn't ask for help, stand a few steps away and watch him do his best. Now, let's respect and trust the other person's choice, and wait patiently until the beautiful flowers are in full bloom. Thank you very much for watching this video.